Welcome back, everyone, to another Epic Event Rental instructional video. Today we'll be going over the setup and the usage of the Epic photo booth. Once you pop open the lid, you'll see everything that's inside the box. You have your cords here, you have a mini screwdriver, and then you have a lens cleaner with a couple tools in a bag. We'll go over those in just a minute. And then over towards the middle, you have your bread and butter, the actual photo booth itself. And what I will say is to definitely just take note of the orientation of everything. You have the felt pads there in the middle, just making sure there's no scratches. You just want to have note of all of this in the order that they go, just because you'll have a tough time packaging everything up if you don't have it the exact way that it came. So once you have everything, just lay it all out, including the cords, and then we will attach the cords together. Once you have all the cords attached, you'll have one long string of cord, one to go into the photo booth and then one into an outlet. Remove everything else from the box, including the screen wipe and then the bag of tools. They'll have two little prongs in there. Again, we'll go over that in just a minute. At this point, you'll want to feed about 4 to 5 feet worth of that end cord up through the base and now through the bottom of the pole, and you'll reach it back out through the top where the two prongs stick out. You'll want to feed that to the bottom and then give those two prongs on the top a good tighten. There's a little image on the inside to demonstrate what the orientation should look like when you're all tightened up. Here we'll just repeat that same process we just did, feeding the cord right through the bottom and bringing it out through the top, and then bringing the whole pole down to now the next pole. And again, we'll tighten those two top prongs. It does take a little bit of that patience, so it takes a minute. Just give it a little time, but we'll see here that I do eventually get it tightened here. At this point, you'll want to be very careful here because this is the actual photo booth with the iPad in it. You'll bring the cord all the way out and then plug into the bottom, give a finger tight twist. And then we will repeat the same process we've been doing with those two poles and give it a little bit of a twist. This probably takes the most amount of patience out of the steps so far, so definitely give it a moment and just be very careful with it. At this point, you are ready to plug in the other end of the cord, either into an outlet or an extension cord, and you should see the iPad start up. If for any reason it doesn't start up, use that little device we gave you and push the top one to that little hole and just give it a couple second hold, and you should see that start right up. Now that the physical setup is done, we can hop right into the electronic side. You'll open the iPad. We'll have a passcode on there that we will provide to you. You'll first hop into the settings and connect to your Wi-Fi. This will help you make sure you're sharing your photos to the people taking them. Close that and you'll head into the Salsa app, which is our photo booth app. Once the Salsa booth app opens, you'll see all the events. Make sure to click your event. Your event will be passcode protected. Again, that is something we will provide before your event. Hit start event, and then a little information pops up here, including the lights will begin, and it gets very exciting here. Hit start, and then we'll be hopping in right away. Hit tap to start and just follow the prompts on the screen. You have your media types here. I just hit photo. You have your filters you can use if you want. Hit done when you have selected yours. You have a mask you can use. Hit done again, and you're ready for your big pose. In this instance, I only took one photo, but before your event, we can discuss how many photos you would like everyone to take per their session. Afterwards, you can email it, text it, have a QR code to scan it, but this is why you want the Wi-Fi so people can get those photos. A couple maintenance things here. If you double tap the top left corner, you'll have a little menu could pop up if you want to restart the event. You won't lose any progress by doing this, just something for a little reset. And then if you want to have a hard reset, just close the app, reopen, and it'll bring you back right to where you were. Again, you won't lose any progress. It's just if something is not going right and you want to restart it, certainly feel free to do so. And that should be everything you need. Enjoy your photo booth and have a great event.